I'd like to introduce to you this book that I'm working on. And it's really what I call Beyond Sun Tzu. Now you must realize that Sun Tzu is written 2,500 years ago. But one quality of Sun Tzu's Art of War is that it is timeless. In other words, it will remain valid truth even years later. What I've done in this book, the 8 Disciplines, which you will see, right, is actually beyond Sun Tzu. I look at ideas in the world that are relevant for project evaluation. And I've done this program, evaluating effective evaluation of projects overseas for TDB, and it ran on and on and on. And then after that, I wanted to compile them into a book, bring all the ideas together and put into one volume. And you'll find, right, why is it called 8 Disciplines? Why 8? 8 is the number 8. If you look at the bees, and bees when they are out looking for honey, right, it's like in project management projects, they are all seeking to make profits or to make money, right? And therefore, the 8 Disciplines is the path that project managers go round and round looking at evaluating and considering and deciding. And it derives from my work as a project manager working for a German MNC, integrated into a program, 3 days program, that have been, highly successful. Then from there, to synthesize it into ideas that go beyond Sun Tzu. That's the 8 Disciplines. And of course, it's really, why do I use the frame of a submarine? Now, the submarine is a metaphor, right? If you know Sun Tzu, you know that metaphors are being used. But submarine is interesting. You have 108 submariners, most major submarines. 108 submarines, some more, less, but 100 plus. Similar to medium-sized corporations. And the question, of course, is how do you manage a submarine? Right? It's the same as a metaphor. Leading a submarine is the same as managing a company. Because a company, you're independent, you're a separate legal entity, and you have to manage the performance of this company. And therefore, I use submarine as a metaphor. And interestingly, the book captures about why a company, to the protagonist, Dr. Han, succeeded. And actually the year was actually placed at 2050. It looks forward. And Dr. Han in the submarine was doing a seminar called the 8 Disciplines. And conversations are being used. And you find in business, right? In business, there are no textbooks. And that's where the university are not able to cope with that particular aspect. Information are gathered and plans are made through conversation. Business conversations are very important to formulate strategy. Therefore, the 8 Disciplines uses the art of conversation in order to formulate. But a wide range of ideas you will find is found in the 8 Disciplines. Now, this is the volume that is currently published, and PDF version is available on my Sun Tzu Institute shop. Now, what is important really are the interesting range of ideas that are relevant for evaluating projects. And some of them goes far more than what is necessary. But it is to trigger your mind, make you be more imaginative, and for you to actually become a better project manager is you got to go out of the box, as they say. But really in the book we explore multi-disciplinary approaches. In my research on strategy, it is important in strategy formulation to think multidisciplinarily. So we actually go into as far as quoting Mahabharata in the book itself, and we look at Russian projects For example, the transpeas cassia. I actually include in the book financial ratios, but cast in a different way, in a project evaluation manner, looking at what are the really critical considerations when you invest in a project, and then the project is meant outside of Singapore. And it's very interesting now, this is most timely, as you know, right? US is ordering, right, the companies to move out of China. The supply chain is reordered, restructured, reconfigured. And you will find that we are in the ASEAN, and therefore the book will give you some ideas in evaluating projects around the region, Southeast Asia, Myanmar, Vietnam, in the region, basically. And a key place will probably be Vietnam to put your investment in, and projects are now looking into that aspect as well. To close this session, those of you who are keen to learn more about programs related to this discipline and really looking at ideas that are relevant in evaluating projects from a very dynamic perspective, right, do send me, I'll give you an email, do send me or drop me a note, and I'll forward it to the organizer of the seminars that you're interested in, and they will approach you about the details. And we may do online learning on this discipline, but I want to get a real nice focus group that are really interested in the topic and they go deeply into the subject. For the program, discipline really is about achieving your goals through deep strategic thinking and looking at the project as a focus.
Little-known theory is Singapore's Dr. FOO Teck.
松本道弘のビジネス英語道。
おはようございます。シンガポールの皆さん、フーさんと。
FOO Teck.
And that is, do you think like Sun Tzu?
In our studio is Dr. FOO Teck. He is renowned for his research on the art of war.
The art of war is a mind-to-mind battle.